Hi everyone, my name is Nhiên Nguyen from Nordland. I will present an example of how we define and work with missions from the case of Nordland through the SeeRRI projects. Regional planning is like a wicked problem. It is complex and has no clear solution because there are multiple factors and uncertainty involved. The outcome can affect many people. So the planners have no right to be wrong, which means they have to bear a lot of pressure. The literature indicates that collaborative strategy is the most effective way to deal with a wicked problem. However, it is still not easy. In the worst case, collaboration can end poorly. Dialogue can turn into conflicts or stalemate. Therefore, it is considered a mission that regional planning should be developed responsibly in cooperation with many partners from both the public and the private sector. Starting with that mission, the SeeRRI project aims to bring together key actors from business, academia, and society into the early stage of regional planning to jointly solve the regional challenge. This is a difficult task because different stakeholders have conflicting perspectives, understandings, and interests when it comes to balancing economic growth and environmental sustainability. Co-creation, therefore, is an evolving art that requires careful design, planning, and communication on a continuous basis. We apply the Responsible Research and Innovation (RRI) approach in the regional planning process of Nordland. RRI means including all key actors in the planning process, which should be done in a reflexive, responsive, anticipative, and inclusive way. Nordland applies the SeeRRI process model, starting with identifying the challenge we want to address, which is responsible coastal management. We organize stakeholder engagement workshops following the foresight method designed by the Austrian Institute of Technology, AIT, who organized the workshops together with Nordland County Council, NHO Nordland, and Nordlandsforskning. The SeeRRI process had 3 stages. The first stage is co-defining the regional challenge, which includes mapping the regional research and innovation ecosystem and establishing the core team. Stage 2 is co-designing the regional plan, which involves organizing stakeholder foresight workshop to create a shared vision and agenda, which will be translated into strategy. The strategy will be co-implemented in stage 3. The whole regional planning co-creation process facilitates mutual learning between key actors. Here is the result from Nordland. In the first stage, we formulate responsible coastal management as the regional challenge, and a list of key stakeholders is created. In stage 2, we co-design regional spatial planning in Nordland, organizing 2 webinars and 3 stakeholder workshops. At the moment, we are at the stage of transferring the knowledge into regional strategy and learning from other territories in the SeeRRI project, for example, Lower Austria and Catalonia. Here are some images from the Nordland Foresight workshop and early results from the co-creation process. The stakeholders came up with 4 scenarios for Nordland in 2045, which are illustrated in this picture. Due to the time constraint, I cannot explain the scenarios to you in detail, but if you are interested, you can find more information in the presentation that will be uploaded after the conference. These 4 scenarios illustrate the wicked problems or devil's dilemma. Whatever we choose, there will be consequences, including negative or unintended ones. Regional strategy must consider all possible outcomes, and this can only be identified by many regional stakeholders working together. This is what Smart Specialisation strategy towards SDGs must pay attention to. It is important to involve key stakeholders as early as possible in the planning process. In this presentation, I have used the Nordland case to demonstrate an attempt to achieve missions in regional planning through a co-creation process. To sum up, the recipe for success that we have learned so far is you need a compelling mission that can bring people together, You need the right stakeholders who care about shaping the future in a responsible way. You need a creative and innovative collaboration process. And you need to follow up this process with leveraging activities. More information about Nordland can be found on the e-platform of the SeeRRI website. Thank you very much for your attention.